Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 38th Humboldt County Science Fair. And I tell you, what a year it's been, right? When you think about it, the Science Fair began way back in 1984, and I'm certain that no one back in those days ever thought that we would be having a virtual Science Fair. But here we are. We're using our innovation, our creativity, our tenacity, and our incredible collaboration to make certain that this rich, project-based learning experience continues, even during a global pandemic. It's been an incredible honor to be part of this celebration. It's a celebration of student participation, student achievement, their resiliency, and their excellence. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight to recognize our students while also making history with our virtual event. Big special thanks goes out to Olivia Kernan from HCOE, Kim Dedini for coordinating and organizing this year's event. Their vision and commitment ensured that this opportunity was made available to Humboldt County students and all of our schools. A real special thanks also goes out to the Science Committee for helping make the county fair a success. The commitment of time and energy is just greatly appreciated. The same goes for all of our community members that donated countless of hours of their time as well. It took 45 judges to virtually score all the backboards and to interview all of the students. I can't help but think of the organizational challenge that was to schedule all of those Zoom sessions. Humboldt County is fortunate to have such a tremendously giving community. We greatly appreciate the huge outpouring of help that we receive each year of this event, but particularly this year when we needed all hands on deck. In this presentation tonight, we're going to present close to 50 awards. After the first, second, and third place medals have been awarded, we'll announce several other special awards. The cool part about these is they're a complete surprise to the students that will be receiving them. Medals for students in 4th and 5th grade were decided by the scores from the judges who read the backboards and the logbooks. For students in 6th through 12th grade, medals were earned by a combination of high marks on the backboard and a personal interview. Medals are awarded by grade level, not by category. They were earned by achieving a specific score, and that is why there'll be different numbers of 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place finishes at all the various grade levels. Whew, we got all the details figured out. We're going to start with the medals for the students in elementary school, and then go through up to the middle school students, and then we're going to finish with the high school students in the end. So with all of that said and all the information shared there, I'm excited to go ahead and get started with our awards. Starting with the 4th grade. Our 3rd place finishers. First, Malin Graham from Fuente Nueva Charter School. Congratulations. Shaylin Owens from Neyland School. We also have Emma Pryor from Six Rivers Montessori. And our last individual 3rd place winner in the 4th grade is Olive Shanahan and Emily Wegas from Six Rivers Montessori. Our 2nd place finishers in the 4th grade, Adeline Woolis, Redwood Preparatory Charter School. Jarrett Drakeford, Redwood Preparatory Charter School. And our last 2nd place finisher, Henry Shanahan from Six Rivers Montessori. 1st place finishers, congratulations go to Coral Ann Ventiles, Fuente Nueva Charter School. Weston Chiotti, Fuente Nueva Charter School. Wes Jacobs, you guessed it, Fuente Nueva Charter School. You guys are on fire over there. Congratulations. And our last 1st place finisher in the 4th grade is Kate Curillo, Six Rivers Montessori. Congratulations to all the 4th graders. Okay, moving to the 5th grade. Our 3rd place finishers begin with Ethan Prescott from Jacoby Creek School. Phoebe Paoli, Neyland School. Congratulations, you two. Now we're going to go to our 2nd place finishers in the 5th grade. Fisher Bjorkstead, Fuente Nueva Charter School. Petra Bunce from Garfield School. Our 1st place finishers in the 5th grade go to, first off, Kyla Benzinger from Neyland School. Aubrey Lloyd, Neyland School. Congratulations, you two. Okay, we're moving to the 6th grade now. Our 3rd place finishers in the 6th grade go to Anya Seiler, Jacoby Creek School. Kylie Jacks from Neyland School. 2nd place finishers is Zoe Capuccio from Jacoby Creek School. Our first place finisher is Luke Preditas from Jacoby Creek School. Our third place finishers in the 7th grade science fair begin with Gianni Orlandi, Fieldbrook Elementary School. From Jacoby Creek School, Lars Giardes, Katie Collins from Neeland School. From Jacoby Creek School, 3rd place, Liam Dyer. Congratulations, everybody. Moving to the 2nd place finishers in the 7th grade, we have Kai McDonald from Garfield School, Jacob Mola from Jacoby Creek School, Dinon McIntosh from Jacoby Creek School. First place finishers for the 7th grade, Genevieve Caruso and Evelyn Seaman, both from Jacoby Creek School. Aiden Alvarez from none other than Jacoby Creek School. 3rd place finishers in the 8th grade, we begin with Madison True from Jacoby Creek School. 3rd place finisher, Abigail Merchant. Congratulations, Abigail. 2nd place finishers in the 8th grade, we have Zoe Johnson, Fieldbrook Elementary School. Cora Tallman from Neeland School. 1st place finishers in the 8th grade, congratulations to Cairo Dadini from Freshwater School. And also congratulations to Paige Burleson from Jacoby Creek School. We're going through our high school recipients. Our 3rd place is Corbin Turney from Six Rivers Charter High School, home of the Pirates. 2nd place finisher in high school, Jackson Sagoni, once again from Six Rivers Charter High School. From Arcata High School, 1st place finisher, Alexandra Morris, Amelia and Matilda McDonald, a team from Arcata High School. Okay, that concludes all of our 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place finishers for all the science fair categories. As you could tell, my gosh, our coordinators did a tremendous job organizing all of this, and the judges doing this virtually. But I'm just super proud for all the students that participated and all the award winners. So it's really fun now to be able to go through and share the special award winners. So I'll begin the special awards presenting, we'll first start with the Doris Niles Award. This award is given to honor the memory of Dr. Doris Niles, for whom the County Science Fair is actually named. Dr. Niles dedicated her life to sharing her knowledge of the natural world with children and teachers throughout Humboldt County. For 10 years, Dr. Niles had a perpetual trophy that she gave each year to a young student that she wanted to recognize and to encourage. Each year, a 4th or a 5th grade student is selected for this particular award. So this year, and remember, these students don't know who's getting what. So the other ones, everybody pretty much had an idea, but right now, this is all new information for folks. So this year, the Doris Niles Award goes to Wes Jacobs, 4th grader from Fuente Nueva. Congratulations, Wes. Our 2nd special award comes from the Friends of the Arcata Marsh, and this year they would like to recognize 2 projects for being related best to the wetlands. The 1st place award is actually $50, and it's an honor and it goes between 4th and 6th grade. So from that age bracket, 4th through 6th, it's an honor to recognize Anya Seiler, 6th grader from Jacoby Creek School, winning 1st place of the Friends of the Arcata Marsh. Our next award winner under Friends for the Arcata Marsh, grades 7 through 12, is Jackson Sagoni, 9th grader from Six Rivers Charter High School. Congratulations to both of you. Our 3rd special award actually comes from, it's related to the best project related to environmental protection, comes from the North Group Sierra Club, and they would like to recognize 4 students. Our 1st place finisher, Petra Bunce, 5th grader from Garfield. She will receive a $50 award from the North Group Sierra Club. Congratulations, Petra. The Sierra Club would like to give a $25 award to Alexandra Morris, 9th grader from Arcata High School, for her project, Save the Day by Saving the Bay. 2 $15 awards from the Sierra Club. Now, this makes 4 total awards that they've given. 2 $15 awards go to Aiden Alvarez, 7th grader from Jacoby Creek School, and Zoe Capuccio, 6th grader from Jacoby Creek School. Our next special award is chosen by the Humboldt County Science Fair judges. Each year, community members dedicate many hours of their time to judging the fair. That's for sure. And then they had to do it virtually again this year. So it's even an extra special award. And the award is given to recognize really our county science fair judges. It's recognizing their time and energy and their dedication to our young scientists. So this is an honor of all of them. This year, the Judge's Choice Award is presented to Amelia Baugh, 6th grader from Freshwater School. Congratulations, Amelia. Our next special award actually comes from the California Association of Professional Scientists, and they'll be awarding a certificate and a check for $100. Wow, $100. In addition, this student will now be competing with 14 other science fair winners from around the state for the 2021 CAPS Outstanding Young Scientist Award. This is awesome. So they not only get this, but they move on potentially for additional awards. This year's winner is Katie Collins, 7th grader from Neyland School. Congratulations. Okay, generally in person, this fine individual would be here joining us to give this, but the award for mathematics, the language of science, provided by John McGuire for $50 goes to Jackson Sigoni, 9th grader from Six Rivers Charter High School. Our next two awards, first one's coming from Stillwater Sciences, and the second one is the North Coast Unified Air Quality Management District. They'll be submitting, announcing their winners via video, so that'll be coming up here next.
Hi, my name is Brian Wilson. I'm the Air Pollution Control Officer for the North Coast Unified Air Quality Management District. Our jurisdiction is Humboldt, Del Norte, and Trinity counties. And it's my pleasure this year to provide the district's own supplemental award certificates this year. So first we have Kate Curlo out of Six Rivers Montessori School. And your project tackled the question about the effect of acid rain on buildings made of limestone and calcite. And we certainly have many buildings like that in the world, don't we? Like the Coliseum and the Supreme Court buildings, Washington Monument, pyramids, and on, right? So it sounds like you confirmed that the acid vinegar solution does indeed affect the limestone and calcite. So nice work and congratulations, Kate. And next, we have Aubrey Lloyd, a 5th grader out of Neyland School. And this was an interesting project about determining the effects of acid rain on aquatic life. And I believe you had sampled and counted the microorganisms, the cyclops, and then kept tabs of the pH and then watched for population changes over time. An interesting approach to a real-world dilemma. So congratulations and good job, Aubrey. And next we have Amalia Baugh, a 6th grader at a Freshwater School. And your project posters were very nice. And it's interesting that the most amount of biogas is produced in cold temperatures and in not much light. And your project touched on a growing issue and awareness. So nice job, Amalia. And next we have Zoe Capucho, a 6th grader out of Jacoby Creek. And I have indeed seen that big island of plastic, I think that you mentioned in the, that's trash that's floating in the Pacific. I've seen pictures of that. So your analysis is certainly timely. And the difference of the decomposition between bioplastics is also interesting. Sounds like the PLA decomposed the least. So great job, good Zoe. And then next we have Violet Villarreal, a 7th grader at a Jacoby Creek School. And it sounds like your project confirmed your hypothesis that the hardwood would indeed burn slower than the softwood. You had some nice tables and graphs in your logbook. And yes, this information can be used in how wildfires burn as they input that information, I believe, into the types of vegetation and burning for locations and come up with how many hours certain fuels will burn. So great job and congratulations, Violet. And next we have Katie Collins, a 7th grader out of Neyland School, and your project was about the runoff after wildfire that can affect freshwater ecosystems. And this is actually something I was worrying about since I live in McKinleyville and my water comes from the Mad River, and the Mad River was affected by the August Complex fire last year. You had some really nice graphs, and it's interesting that a low concentration of the microorganisms were killed off in only one day. So great job and congratulations, Katie. And next we have Abigail Merchant, 8th grader at a Neyland School. Interesting project to determine the nitrogen fixation efficiency of duckweed in the Arcata Marsh. And your project highlights the importance of regulating the amount of fertilizer runoff that can enter our freshwater ecosystems and waterways. Nicely laid out backward too. So good job and congratulations. And finally, we have Corbin Turney, an 11th grader out of Six Rivers Charter High School. And I really liked your sharp background display. And that doghouse demo was a really good idea, kind of an approach. And based on your findings, it sounded like the fiberglass certainly was the way to go. So good job, Corbin. And again, good job to everybody. And congratulations to all those who submitted their projects. And it was a great to be able to review all of them. And I'm glad you all chose to participate in the science fair. So thank you and good job.
Hello, I'm Emily Taraoka, an ecologist with Stillwater Sciences, a local environmental consulting firm. Stillwater Sciences is committed to creating a better world through science. It was inspiring to see all the incredible projects at the 2021 Humboldt County Doris Niles Science Fair. I am honored to present the Stillwater Sciences Special Recognition Award for Excellence in Environmental Science to Aiden Alvarez for the project Bobcats, Fishers, and Foxes, Oh My, How Timber Harvest Treatments Affect Predator Species Composition. Aiden will be receiving a Stillwater Sciences hat and a $50 gift card. We look forward to seeing more great projects from Aiden and the other young scientists in our community. Great work, everyone.
So I want to thank all of the folks that make the special awards possible. It's always neat to be able to announce these without the students knowing ahead of time who received what. But it's really the commitment and the fact that all these different agencies are willing to give money and time for the recognition that makes the special awards super special. So thanks for doing that, everybody. So we're going to wrap up here with our final conclusion. And the fair can't happen without the generous support of individuals, businesses, and organizations, again, throughout Humboldt County. From Humboldt County Office of Education, we would like to thank the major sponsors and the co-sponsors who have supported this program, including Rotary Club of Eureka, Humboldt State University, the College of Natural Resources particularly, North Coast Unified Air Quality Management District, the Rotary Club of Mad River, Suddenlink Communications. In addition, there are many other local businesses, organizations, and individuals who contributed that make this whole thing possible. A large thank you obviously goes back out to the county science fair volunteer judges who they have to evaluate the projects. They do interviews with the students, which I've done this once before, is like a highlight for me to just have conversations with every child and every student who enters. And then they have to assign the award. So big shout out to all of the judges for volunteering their time. So this is interesting. So now I get an opportunity to announce the names of the students who are going to be selected to represent Humboldt County in the first ever virtual California State Science Fair that's happening in April. The State Science Fair is open only to students 6th through 12th grade. So those of you that are in 4th and 5th, keep at it. And by the time you're in 6th grade, you'll start to be eligible to go to the science fair. Also keep in mind that just because you placed first in your category doesn't necessarily automatically qualify your project to move on to state. And I do want to add that Humboldt County has done well in state throughout the years. So these guys here are following a lot of great excellence in our county. So let me go ahead and announce the students that are going on to the virtual science fair at the state level. Congratulations, Alexandra Morris from Arcata High School, Anelli and Matilda McDonald from Arcata High School, home of the Tigers, Jackson Sagoni, Six Rivers Charter School, congratulations. Luke Pratis, Jacoby Creek School, congratulations, Luke. Zoe Capuccio from Jacoby Creek School, congratulations. Genevieve Caruso and her partner, Evelyn Seaman from Jacoby Creek School. Also coming from Jacoby Creek, Aiden Alvarez. Moving over to Garfield, I want to give Kai McDonald a big congratulations. Jacob Mola, congratulations, Jacob. Freshwater School, Cairo Danini and Cora Tallman from Neyland School. So big congratulations to all the students for making it to the state level. I just am absolutely appreciative also of the teachers, who work so hard to support our students in a typical situation, let alone in a pandemic where we're doing things with a lot of distance learning and different kinds of supports. Big hats off to all the teachers for really going the extra mile to give our students this opportunity. It's fantastic what we do for our children here in Humboldt County. And I also lastly want to thank all of the parents. You know, you think about just what it is to support your children and your students in normal times where we're used to our in-person instruction and the supports that just exist naturally at the school site. It's been one heck of a challenge. We're here on basically a year later after Humboldt County had to start really ceasing operations to lots of on-site support. And our parents have really helped out in a tremendous way. And so I just have a lot of gratitude to you all. Thank you for supporting your children and helping them to be a part of this great opportunity. Thanks again to our coordinators, and I wish everybody a good evening. Take care.